Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is all about how to create a budget. So I love to share money saving tips with you guys and ideas on how you can stick to your budget, but how do you actually create one in the first place? So that is what I'm going to be sharing with you today. So today's video is actually a collab with another Scottish YouTuber, Jennifer. Her channel is Mama Furfur and she talks all about money saving and how to create the life you want. So here is a quick hello from Jennifer.
Hi everyone, my name is Jennifer from Mama Furfur. I am so excited to be collabing with Amy on this topic. If you hop over to my channel after you watch this video, I'll also be showing you how I would start a budget. So my channel is all about creating financial and time freedom. I'm a busy working mum, 2 small boys, 5 and 2, a husband, 2 cats. It's a busy life, but I believe I can help teach my viewers how to use their money smarter, how to save smarter, maybe create businesses on the side of your day job, maybe even start to invest your money and generate more money. If that sounds like something you would be really excited about learning, hop on over to my video straight after this one.
So be sure to go and check out Jennifer's channel after you've finished watching this video, but let's get straight in and I am going to show you how to create a budget. When creating a budget, the first thing you're going to want to do is make a note of all your income. So that could be your wage, maybe your partner's wage, if you get any benefits, maybe you have a side hustle, if you get child support, any income that comes into your home, make a note of that. The next thing you're going to want to do is make a note of all your outgoings. Now I like to split this into 2 categories, variables and non-variables. I find it easiest to start with the non-variables, and that is the things that are the same every month. So it's the same amount coming out of your account every month. So for us, it's things like our mortgage, our council tax, our car insurance. The same amount comes out by direct debit every month. So once you made a list of your non-variables, you can then move on to making a list of your variables. So things like groceries, clothes, medical bills, could be things like dental costs, maybe eating out, things like that. All the different variables that come out of your account, make a note of them. So once you've made a note of all the different variables you can think of, pause there, go and have a look at your bank statements and discover what you are actually spending on those variables. So maybe you're buying things off Amazon, you're clicking that buy now button. I know I do that more often than I should. Things like buying coffees, how many coffees are you buying a month that are mounting up without you realising? All the different things that you're spending, little things that are mounting up that you're not realising. Have a look through your statements, work out what you're spending and pop it into your list of variables. So once you've completed your list, the next thing you're going to want to do is work out your income minus your outgoings and work out what the total is. Now hopefully you're in the plus and not the minus. But if you are in the minus, try not to worry, you've done the right thing, you've worked out where you're going wrong, so next you need to make a plan of action. So once you know your actual income and outgoings, and you know what your total is, then you're going to want to work out your goals. So what are you trying to achieve here? Are you trying to pay off your mortgage, maybe some home improvements, maybe you're saving to go a trip somewhere, do some travelling, or maybe you need to pay off debt. If you do have debt, that should be your number 1 priority, getting rid of that debt. Before you start saving for anything else, you want to get rid of that. Now I can recommend a website, www.moneysavingexpert.com. Head on over there and you will get loads of information on how to pay off your debts and the best way of doing that. Debt can be a massive burden, so if you are feeling like it's all too much and you're feeling desperate, then please get some help. I've included the number here for the Samaritans. You are not the only one, you're not alone in this. But please get help, don't let it become too much for you. So next you're going to want to look at how you can cut down on your outgoings. So maybe that is switching providers, looking for other providers of your utilities so that you can cut costs there. Maybe it's cutting down on luxuries, maybe it's spending more wisely, and you can look up some of my meal planning videos and other money saving videos for some tips there. So next you want to look at increasing your income. So maybe it's a case of changing jobs if you've been in your current job for a long time and you've not seen any improvement in your salary. Maybe you want to ask for a raise if that's appropriate. Maybe you want to look into a side hustle, and I know Mama Furfur has loads of information about side hustles, so head on over to her channel to find out more about those. Or maybe you want to look into selling items on maybe Facebook selling pages or in a car boot to earn a little bit of extra income. So now with all this information available to you, you are going to create your budget. So the most important thing is to create a realistic budget. If you create an unrealistic budget, you're not going to manage to stick to it and it's not going to be viable long term. So if you try and cut out, I've used for an example here, having no nights out, not using a car, £10 on groceries for the week, it's not going to work and you're not going to stick to it. So that is just unachievable. What you want to do is come up with a realistic budget, something that you can work towards long term. So next you want to come up with a budget that's going to work for you and your family. So I like to have a column for an estimate and then another column for the actual amount that's been spent, because it's inevitable that things are going to change. So write down what you would like in an ideal world your budget to be, and then you're going to write what actually you spent on each area. And it's really important that you go back and reevaluate regularly what's working and what's not. Maybe you have been a bit unrealistic in some areas, maybe other areas you have been too conservative and actually you could manage to save a little bit more in that area. So work out what's working, what's not, and adjust your budget as required. And enjoy taking control of your finances. What you're doing is fantastic. You're working towards financial freedom, which is what Mama Furfur speaks about a lot over on her channel. But what you're doing is great. So give yourself a pat on the back and enjoy the fact that you are taking control. And it's as simple as that. Creating a budget is all about you and your family, what your expenses are and what your income is, and working out how to make it work for you. Thanks so much for watching today. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you've come across from Jennifer's channel, then thank you for stopping by. I hope you will subscribe and stick around, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!